Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today with a Fallout 76 news update. I've noticed a bit of a turnaround when it comes to the Fallout community with Fallout 76. Ever since the big info dump at QuakeCon 2018, I've seen a lot more optimism tossed in this game's direction. Some are very much looking forward to seeing more on this game. The question is, when can they see more? And I may have found the answer for you guys. The following information comes from Andrew Reiner, who is the executive editor over at GameInformer.com. It all starts off with a tweet. If there's one story you should read this year, it's my Spider-Man piece. If there's another story you should read, it's my other Spider-Man article. If there's a third, it's my Fallout deep dive coming in early September. Excited to share. So first of all, Game Informer's been killing it with the Spider-Man coverage, but more importantly was what jumped off the page to me, and I imagine most of you out there, is the Fallout deep dive in early September. Now the reasons that this sticks out are obvious. For starters, if we go back to QuakeCon coverage for Game Informer, they had looked at all the stuff that we had already seen, such as the character system, the PvP, and anti-griefing details. So I don't imagine this is a deep dive on that content since they had already covered it. No, my own speculation leads me to believe that Andrew Reiner and some of the other press had a chance to go hands-on with Fallout 76 prior to the full public beta. Mind you, this is my own speculation, but fortunately Andrew does follow me on Twitter and I follow him back, so I was able to slide into his DMs and pop a few questions his way. I had asked him about the tweet and if I could get any more information about it. His response was, "Oh, I can give you more. 8-page story in the next issue, hitting September 4th. So September 4th is the day we all have to look out for. I imagine sometime this month there was a hands-on with Fallout 76 behind closed doors. The press has an embargo that lifts then, and this could be possible due to the fact that Pete Hines had confirmed previously that there would be smaller private betas for people to test out. Perhaps the first one they did was for just the press and getting feedback from them, which would be a huge differentiation from Fallout 4, where the press did not see or play a single bit of that game. No one did, except for Bethesda Game Studios themselves. So I'm super curious to see if they actually did get their hands on something, but all we do know right now is we are definitely getting brand new information on Fallout 76 September 4th. And while we're on the topic of talking about when we can see more Fallout 76, we have to consider Gamescom as well. According to games.ch, Bethesda will be doing 3 things at Gamescom. They are bringing games like Rage 2 and Elder Scrolls Blades, they are bringing their VR stuff like Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, and they are throwing a Fallout 76 themed party. So my guess is we're not going to get anything new there. For me personally, I feel like that's too soon. It's just only a couple weeks after QuakeCon, which had a huge info dump. Then again, Bethesda did release a new cartoon mere days after QuakeCon. And while it did have reused bits from other cartoons we had seen when the game was initially revealed at E3, it was still new content and fans were able to draw new speculation from it, such as robot companions and different types of weapons that may be available in the full game. Anyway, that's all the brand new information I have for you guys. A big thanks to Andrew once again for answering my DMs and giving me a little extra information to share with you guys. So September 4th can't come soon enough. I'm very envious if he did have a chance to play Fallout 76. And going off that assumption that maybe they did, I can't wait to see what people think of the game, since he says he's excited to share and it's one of his favorite articles he's written this year. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this brand new information in the comments down below. Do fire away, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active, I love you all, peace.